Good morning. It's the beginning of the week, the middle of the month of April. Oh, I gotta close this before I lose stuff. So anyway, I haven't done a walk and talk in I don't know when, to be honest, maybe a week. And just want to kind of talk to you guys about, what's on my mind. As always, I like to share everything that happens in my mind. Not everything, but a lot of it. So Carter was off of work for the last 4 days after working 7 days a week for a month. He took 4 days off and he'll go back to work today. And I'd like to sit there and say, oh, we did so many projects out of the property. I'd like to say, we trimmed up the shed. We put up gutters for rain catchment. We put up the fence on the back part of the property now that it's been cleared. And we installed the gate on the side of the property. And I'd like to tell you that we did all of those things in the 4 days that Carter was off. But the truth of the matter is we didn't do any of those things. As much as we would like to get out to the property and do nothing but projects that involve us getting out to the property, improving our property, that's just not a reality all the time. So this weekend, hold on. Ellie! She can't hear because she's old, so hold on. By the way, Kyle's working today, so if anything happens today that's interesting from his perspective, you'll be sure to know about it. Right now, it's just a lot of sniffing. So anyway, this weekend, we didn't do any projects that involved, being out on our property, but we were busy, and what we were doing is important to us being out to our property. And I debated, I recorded the whole weekend. Good, bad, ugly, it's recorded. And today I'm going to sit down and I'm going to work on seeing what's there, how to edit that down 3 days into, a 20-minute video. You don't want to go any longer than that. Oh, I hope I wasn't covering my mic the whole time. I actually had to stop and check that because I can't tell you how many videos I've messed up because, oh, Kathy, you don't have your mic on, or my mic is buried under all of my clothes, or, something like that. So you might actually see me checking more often that my mic is there, because it's so frustrating to do a video and find out that you totally screwed up from the start. So anyway, the whole topic here, I'm going to get back on track because I feel like I'm totally being scatterbrained, is I remember. I videotaped our whole weekend and there's 3 days of video, and I have to edit it down to 20 minutes of hopefully interesting footage. And I was talking last night to Carter about it, and he was like, I said, I just don't know what to do with it. And I said, it's going to be really hard to get 3 days down to 15 minutes. And he's like, yep. I just don't think he thinks it's really good footage. Probably because, and this goes to the title, it doesn't stay in our niche as much. I notice a lot of channels are very, very rooted to staying in their niche. And I constantly battle with that myself. What is my niche? Yeah, it's an off-grid channel. That is my end goal. And I try hard to keep it within those boundaries. So I don't take you guys bowling with me. I don't take you guys, to Walmart with me. Unless it has something to do with, buying things for the property. I don't think you guys are interested in me buying bread and milk and eggs or whatever. But is my niche, can it be about things that are happening in our life that need to happen in order for us to move permanently out to our off-grid property? I just feel like if I didn't record the things that are happening, I would end up ghosting you guys for 2 weeks, maybe 2.5. And, this is just raw honesty here. But, if I did that, I think that my channel would just die. I'm a brand new channel. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of views. And I can't just take off for 2 weeks and just be like, know that all of my subscribers will be like, oh, there she is. Oh, welcome back from wherever you were. Well, where was I? I was painting my little rental property, getting that ready to go, to appraisal. And come on, Kyle, what's wrong? Should I go check on him? I bet he has a sticker. I'm gonna go check on him. I'll be right back. So I listen to these YouTube gurus. I think a lot of people probably do. So I don't think like I'm the only one in the world who's like, trying to figure out how do you grow your channel. I can guarantee, ghosting my channel for 2 weeks is not going to grow my channel. And they always say, stay in your niche. That's what you need to do. You got to stay in your niche. Come here, Kyle. And I really don't know what that really means, because my niche is like so, it's big in my opinion. Like, I feel like everything that I post has to do with our moving forward to living off-grid full-time. I've totally lost my train of thought doing this walk and talk, and I'm sorry. I've had storage problems, and anyway, I just want to know, what do other people do for their niche? Do you guys stay specifically in your niche? I just don't know how people could do that, and post content even once a week. And I mean, I watch a lot of very big channels, and they're fabulous, and I look forward to them coming out whenever they come out. But I mean, within 5 hours of them releasing a video, they're already over 14,000 views, which is huge. Very, very impressive. But they've been doing YouTube for years. So it's like, I'm wondering, when they first started on YouTube, did they stay specifically in their niche? Or if they went on a 2-week vacation, did they include you in, the viewer in, on the 2-week vacation? Just to kind of say, hey, I'm still here, I'm still alive. So anyway, I'm going to edit the 3 days of video that I have. Is it niche specific? I think it is, because it's important to our future. I also think some people might find it helpful, maybe a little interesting, but nonetheless, it is part of our journey to where we're going, and I want to document it. And yeah, that's it, you know. It's like we are a vlog channel. We're not a how-to channel or an expert or an educational. Like, if we're pretty adamant that we know what we're talking about, we'll let you know. But I can tell you what, most everything we know, we got off of YouTube. Because there's people out there that actually are positive on what they know. That's their career, that's their profession. And so, yeah, we're just sharing what we're doing and wanting to stay in touch. So anyway, I don't even know if this walk and talk made any sense today, because it just seems like a lot was going on all the time with the phone storage, and Kyle getting a cactus, and Ellie, who's deaf, stopping so far away, and of course not listening to me, and because she can't really hear because she's old. So anyway, if you've made it this far, I thank you. I appreciate you. I'd love it if you could like the video. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the video. And if you want to comment about how you feel about staying within your niche, are you strict about staying in your niche? Do you feel like there's kind of parameters that allow you to kind of drift to the outskirts of your niche? Or like, if you're a travel channel, does it always have to be about travel? And then what happens if you don't travel? Like, if you don't travel for a month because something happens, is that it? Will your subscribers then be like, I guess this is a dead channel, moving on? So it's like, I feel like in some sense, no matter what you're doing, you have to stay in touch. How do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. And stay tuned, because I am going to post a video on what we did this past 3 days. And hopefully we'll be back out on the property very soon. See you guys later. Don't bite his legs. Did you just turn the camera off, Daisy?